This is a guide exploring the power of discipline and how understanding psychology can help you achieve your goals. Discipline isn't about being strict or punishing yourself. It's about making choices that align with your long-term values. It's about building habits that support the kind of person you want to be. At its core, discipline is about self-control, the ability to manage your impulses and stay focused on what matters. Self-control isn't a limitless resource, it's like a muscle that gets stronger with use. When you practice self-discipline in small ways, you build your capacity for it. Think about it. Consistently making your bed, even when you're tired, or sticking to a regular exercise schedule, even when you don't feel like it. These seemingly small acts strengthen your ability to exert self-control in other areas of your life. One of the biggest obstacles to discipline is procrastination. Procrastination often stems from feeling overwhelmed or from a lack of motivation. Understanding cognitive biases, those little mental shortcuts our brains take, can help. For instance, the present bias makes us favor immediate rewards over future benefits. But when the challenge matches your competence, you're fully engaged, learning, and growing. This intrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from within, is far more powerful and sustainable than the motivation derived from simply needing to try harder. Consider a musician practicing an instrument. They aren't just repeating notes mindlessly. They're actively seeking to improve, focusing on specific areas where they struggle and getting immediate feedback on their progress. This isn't frantic effort, it's deliberate practice. Deliberate practice involves focused attention, setting clear goals, and actively seeking feedback to identify areas for improvement. It's about pushing your boundaries, not just grinding away. It's a process of refining skills and building expertise. This kind of targeted effort, fueled by a desire for mastery, yields far better results than simply putting in endless hours. Our mindset plays a crucial role too. Research in positive psychology highlights the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset assumes that our abilities are set in stone. We avoid challenges because we fear failure will reveal our limitations. A growth mindset, on the other hand, embraces challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. People with a growth mindset persist in the face of setbacks, view effort as a path to mastery, and are inspired by the success of others. This leverages an existing routine as a cue for the new habit, making it more likely to stick. Learn to identify your priorities and say no to commitments that don't align with your goals. This requires self-awareness and a clear understanding of your values. When your actions are aligned with your values, you're more likely to experience intrinsic motivation, that sense of fulfillment that comes from doing something meaningful. Building habits is also crucial. Habit stacking. Linking a new habit to an existing one can be an effective way to incorporate positive behaviors into your routine. For example, you might commit to spending 10 minutes reviewing your goals right after you finish your morning coffee. Consistency is key, and even small, incremental changes can add up over time. Tracking your progress, perhaps through a journal or a habit tracking app, can provide a sense of accomplishment and reinforce positive behavior. Self-discipline isn't about deprivation or punishment, it's about empowerment. It's about choosing actions that align with your long-term goals, even when it's difficult. Cultivating a growth mindset, believing that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, is essential for overcoming obstacles and building resilience. It's important to acknowledge limiting beliefs and the inner critic. These voices can hold you back. Challenging thoughts and practicing self-talk that is supportive and encouraging can help you overcome them. And while many speak of the benefits, There's less data on the optimal ways to navigate this process, particularly for individuals with pre-existing mental health conditions. We need further investigation into how to safely and effectively embrace this transformative power. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, are two effective approaches that can help you change negative thought patterns and behaviors. We're always looking for new ideas and perspectives, so feel free to share your own experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching. That's why consistency is key. Start with small steps and celebrate your progress. Accountability can also be helpful. Find a friend or family member to check in with. Remember to nurture your inner strength and inner wisdom. Explore practices like mindful movement, such as yoga or Tai Chi, and spend time in nature. Sunlight exposure can also help boost vitamin D, which plays a role in mood regulation. Hydration and paying attention to inflammation in your body are also important aspects of holistic health. Don't forget the power of visualization and affirmations. By actively focusing on these areas, mindfulness, emotional regulation, healthy habits, and cognitive restructuring, you can start to unfk your brain and create a more fulfilling life. Remember, this isn't just about feeling better, it's about building a foundation for long-term well-being and mental fitness. While we've covered a lot, it's important to note that many unresolved issues, like the long-term effects of chronic stress on the brain structure, remain areas of ongoing research. The impact of specific gut microbiome compositions on cognitive function is also still being explored. So, this is an ongoing journey of learning and discovery. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos on personal growth and understanding the mind. Thank you for watching, and remember, you've got this.